Oh, well, I don't mind telling you, we've been absolutely rushed off his feet here. Did you hear about the big birthday party massacre?
Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a funny small world, isn't it?
Well, now that all the villains are dead, there's a big surplus of henchmen, you see. We haven't been this busy since 1977.
Funny you should ask, we do have one with a bionic eye, yes, and just for you we'll throw in the eye for free.
Lovely stuff. I'll send over the paperwork right now.
Welcome back. We missed you.
This is Vlad Radulov of Russia's outpost number 4. What news do you have for the General? Kovalinin.
Sergeant, did you have news about Russia's alliance with optical illusions? Our recent communications with you have revealed that Makarov has teamed up with Soviet to create a brand new version of the nanobots by illegal use of stolen weapons.
Shit! I knew there was something off about Makarov, but I didn't think he would stoop so low to steal the weapons and use them as a weapon of war against the David. What's his deal with the United Antivirus movement, anyway?
Well, last year, when content control in the map of the universe and began to censor wolves, Makarov was the first world leader to surrender his country to content control. Because of this, he was criticized by the United Antivirus movement, specifically the Norton, since he's friends with the Kaspersky twins and Russia is their home country. So it only makes sense why Norton would condemn Makarov's actions.
That is understandable. After all, no one wants their land taken over by media censoring greater Dutch backed like control. The internet is our only source of freedom of speech. If they take that away, all we have left are the public libraries, which, let's be honest, does get boring over time.
Speaking of which, did you know what happened at the 30 summit?
Yes, there was an assassination attempt on the UAV ministers. Turns out that Makarov was in lead with optical illusions, and was attending the party to provide a distraction, while optical illusions carried out the assassination. Luckily for the UAV, a blue robot was there to save the day. Did I mention Makarov was humiliated that day, thanks to the blue antivirus? I'm sure he must have been pissed as almighty fuck.
And that, my fellow soldier, is why you don't fuck with the United Antivirus movement.
This is Russian outpost number 4. Who am I speaking to on this frequency?
This is President Vladimir Makarov. If the Russian armed forces, you order you and your soldiers to evacuate the outpost as we speak.
Wait, what? What do you mean evacuate? We've been using this outpost for the past 20 decades to send our communications between Russia and Kaspersky and Tavares.
Which is precisely why we called in an airstrike. We of Russia will no longer associate ourselves with any antivirus other than optical illusions. Now if I were you, I'd evacuate the outpost immediately.
Go fuck yourself, Makarov. We refuse to support you any longer. My men will always be loyal to Kaspersky, and the UF, did I hear me? Long live Kaspersky.
Airstrike standing by.
Minister Kaspersky, this is the Russian outpost. Number 4, or at least what's left of it. We are sending you a distress signal. We require medical assistance urgently.
This is Ron Burlock of News Center 5 with a breaking news flash. Our top story at this hour. The Russian outpost 0004 was just destroyed by an airstrike 30 minutes ago. Police have confirmed that there were no survivors anywhere from the blast site. At least 280 innocent soldiers were confirmed dead, as the death toll will rise. Ron Burlock, News Center 5, Apophis.
Bloody hell was that?
Yes, we've been doc. Looks like all of the rigs within the outpost are down.
And it looks like the same can be said for the dish. Bitdefender, what do you think?
No lights. Not one single electric light on in a 30-mile radius. EMP?
Not likely, but possibly, considering the amount of red being shown on their radar. What of the blackout?
Electromagnetic pulse, a first-strike satellite weapon. The idea being to knock out the enemy's communications before he, she, or they could retaliate.
So, Makarov steals the Russia's bioweapons. He constructs the nanobots, uses a simple bomb to activate an EMP, destroying all communications between us and them. This Makarov guy is starting to get on my nerves. Now where is Void Ranger? Bring him to me at once.
You don't have to look any further, Minister. I'm right here.
Void Ranger, welcome back. How did the interrogation go with that bastard from Content Control?
Why don't you ask Norton? He already knows the answer to that question. There's a dip, and Quunk got put in his place.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Void. Antivirus students don't usually have it easy on their first day, and you my chart were no exception.
Well, Ministers, I hate to break it to you, but we won't see the princess again anytime soon. She's gone back to Townstead, and she'll be staying there for as long as she can. For safety purposes, of course. And Makarov?
Indeed. 30 minutes ago, Makarov has set off an EMP blast to destroy the longest-running outpost of Russia. No one knows why, but they're guessing that they want to remove us from their communications.
Well, isn't it obvious? Makarov is trying to remove any traces of evidence against him. He was responsible for the murder of all those witnesses at the nightclub. He set fire to his own parliament, and he blew up his satellite in hopes that we can never reach him.
That was the perfect getaway. Setting off the blast was the ideal way to wipe out any trace of the crime. I know the Russian failsafe systems. You just don't walk in and ask for the keys to the bomb. You need the access codes.
I guess it's worth a shot. Alright, Bitdefender, let's see some magic.
And furthermore, wait a minute, this isn't radios are.
That's right, Makarov. You are live, right here in front of the United Antivirus Movement. We cut the broadcast to confront you on your recent actions against Russia.
Really? Do you antiviruses think your crappy plan is capable of crippling correlance with optical illusions? If any of you bastards wish to go toe-to-toe with optical illusions, I can assure you, the United Antivirus Movement will suffer catastrophic retaliation at the hands of Nanobots 2.0.
President Makarov, this is Void Ranger of the United Antivirus Movement. This is your one opportunity I'm giving you to cease and desist all your attacks, or we will run a complete system scan on your entire operation, and we will remove every virus we encounter.
No chance, Blueberry Boy, that is what they call you risky. If the Russian armed forces can do 10 times more damage than content control, whatever them is doing. And speaking content control, do you by any chance remember these fellows?
Oh no, no, it's them. Content control. How the hell did they manage to escape quarantine?
Simple. With the help of optical illusions, I placed a $2,000 bond on the entire virus syndicate of content control, and now they are free, and they'll be working for me.
Oh no you don't. Not this time. You won't be censoring anyone for a long time, content control. We of the UAV have put you behind bars before, and we sure as hell can do it again.
Void, wait, where in heaven's name do you think you were going?
Simple. To censor content control.
So Void, how'd the mission briefing go? Not so well.
Hacker, bad news. Content control has returned. President Makarov has posted bail on all 13 members of content control, and now they're free, and they're working for Makarov. We have to find a way to stop them. Again.
Void Ranger, you can't be serious. The very virus syndicate we fought long and hard to put away behind bars is back on the streets.
But of course, which is why I'm gonna need your help. Send word to the multiverse using the AAS tones. Once the warning has been given out, meet me at the observation tower immediately. Can you do that for me, Minister Immunet?
Yes, sir. It will be done as soon as possible, Mr. Void.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of statewide authorities. Due to a rapidly spreading virus spreading super quickly through California, we are issuing a civil danger warning that will be in effect indefinitely. The virus started spreading through Los Angeles at a rapid and quick rate, faster than any other virus California has seen. The virus has been discovered to not only infect computers but also infect other devices that use any form of electricity. Mobile phones, microwaves, televisions, gaming devices, and other electronical and electric devices are at risk. The chances of these devices surviving this virus are slim to none. Therefore, the California authorities have therefore decided to enact emergency protocols to not only prevent the spread of the virus, but also keep the lives of California's civilians safe. Under this new directive, you will not be allowed to use any sort of electronical or electrical device under any capacity, as this virus has destructive capabilities and may cause you to get seriously injured. California's authorities are on alert mode as we try to contain the damage that has been done so far, as well as prevent further spread of the virus. We must not allow this virus to spread across the West Coast, or the whole of the U.S. for that matter. California thanks you for your cooperation.
Void Ranger, it's done. The Tons warning has been sent out to the entire multiverse regarding the nanobots and the return of content control.
Excellent. At least the world is now aware about the return of content control. And now we need to find a way to stop them. Do you still by any chance have those virus-infested floppy disks in our possession? I remembered one of those floppy disks contained Stuxnet, responsible for destroying physical machinery attached to computers.
Well, even though using those is against our enemies goes against our rules and regulations, the only person we are aware at the moment who's in possession of such floppy disks is residing somewhere in the city of Brickrango.
Right. Alright, Hacker. In that case, I need a favor from you. Pack your bags. We're going to Greendale.
After discovering that content control has shockingly escaped from quarantine, Void and Hacker must now get their bags packed, as they are now heading to the city of Greendale, who is Maya in hoping to reunite with once he arrives in Greendale, and what kind of plans will the UAV have in mind to stop Makarov and his armies? Don't miss the next episode of Axer Rangers S.